Hey Leo, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning January the 18th. Now, we've had a relatively quiet few weeks since December 21st and that very important conjunction in Aquarius. We've been using this time since in many ways to deeply integrate, okay, because it is the flavor of the year ahead. We have a lot of air placements this year. Air energy moves very quickly and it's going to require us to not only be a friend of our mind, but be able to make empowered, conscious choices and respond in moments of drastic and sudden change rather than reacting and sort of integrating wisdoms and learning lessons after the fact, okay? This is a really an amazing opportunity this year to step in and apply practical wisdom to what it means to be an empowered empath. Alrighty, so we're gonna stir up the pond this week up there thanks to some certain placements that are happening in the cosmos. We have a significant square between Mars and Saturn this week, and we also are shifting out of Capricorn into Aquarius season. So happy birthday to all the lovely Aquarians out there. What this means, Leo, it's shaking up the pond water, okay? And you guys aren't going to be a stranger to the fact, because with all this heavy placement in Aquarius, you would have noticed an activation of shadow work, if you like, since late last year. You would have noticed bits and pieces last year. But for the next 3 years, there's something about this Saturn energy in Aquarius, okay, which sits opposite you in the zodiac. You know, on fundamental levels, there are deeper shifting sands happening, okay? Doesn't mean it's going to be a challenging next 3 years, no, but if we ignore those intuitive knowings and hunches about our needs for boundaries, our needs for change, our desire to speak up and speak a truth, if we ignore them, sure, it can be challenging, okay? More importantly, because with the spotlight on Aquarius, the shadow falls on you, on the zodiac wheel, and it takes a little while longer to have those aha moments, okay? So be mindful how that might be playing out. So what I've done this week for the zodiacs is identified the areas of life where this may be impacting you, because it is different for each of the zodiacs. Now, like I said, this square that's happening, okay, it's very much like a lightning bolt. Sometimes we know that change must happen, but we suppress our emotions. We put it off for another day. So this primordial energy of change can come in to really light a fire under our bottoms, yeah, and make us move. So primordial energy like that, change energy like that, doesn't have to be feared, because on deeper levels we knew this had to happen, all right? I could sort of sit here and go each and every day, I hate my job, I don't like my job, and then suddenly there are redundancies and I'm like, oh, but I needed that job. Well, if I didn't do anything about making a change, I was calling and putting that forth, okay? So think of it in the same way. When the cosmos provides us with lightning bolts in our life, it's because we've desired change on some level. Now, Leo, this is happening in your 10th house, your house of career, your house of recognition, your house of the dominant parent. You might notice square energy, lightning bolt energy, Saturn square Mars energy, heated discussions, heated situations within the workplace, or at least how you feel about your career. For many other Leos, it might be happening with the dominant parent. So take it however it resonates, okay? There are lightning bolt opportunities. I like to look at them as opportunities, okay? Because when we bring our conscious awareness to the situation, Leo, we're aware, we're ready, we've been forewarned, and we are now forearmed. So we're not likely to react, because when we're reacting, we're sort of tying ourselves into the energy and then everything snowballs. So be aware this week that this energy is hitting your 10th house, your 10th house area of life. So on very practical ways, if that means you notice other people around you at work are being affected by the energies, you are aware because you've watched this video. You know how not to buy into the energy. You can also identify an opportunity, okay? And that this could also, on the flip side, this could also be an amazing opportunity that comes out of the blue. And not being forewarned and forearmed, you might react in fear and say no to what would otherwise be an amazing opportunity, okay, for deep and lasting change. Again, it might come packaged as something that doesn't look desirable. Take it however it resonates, but what it actually fundamentally leads to. There's a bigger story at play, okay? okay, is what I do want to say. So that is happening in your 10th house. I want you to rewind the clock back to last year, where you would have integrated this same approach within 6th house energies. There was something about your 6th house, something about your daily routine, your work, your service role, how you spend your day to day, who is in it, okay, and the energies you are absorbing, what needed to stop, where did you have an aha moment, about significant career goals, where did you have an aha moment, about your daily routine and what fundamentally needed to shift in order to fuel you. This is linked in some way, okay? So whatever you mastered there, whatever you're able to deeply integrate in 6th house themes last year with all of those Capricorn conjunctions and placements and retrogrades, is now happening within your 10th house, okay? So you've mastered this already on the home front, in the daily routine front. That time you made a decision to engage in that, you know, the role, you were stirring the pot last year, you all completed it in many ways, okay, in 6th house themes when it comes to your day-to-day routine and your desire to identify what was important when it comes to your service work, all right? Because now there's an opportunity. The 10th house identifies opportunities. The 10th house is recognition. Whether I am feeling recognized at work, whether I'm finally feeling recognized at work, take it however it resonates, okay? Success is here, my friend. I'm feeling really strong about this because it was once a slow-moving energy, Leo. Okay, there is a contract, there is an offer, certainly. This lightning bolt is going to very much be a primordial opportunity energy where you are going to have to respond in the moment. And again, I want to emphasize, if you were not ready for this, it might entice fear. It might entice a fear reaction because it was unexpected. It was, I wasn't expecting energy to move so quickly. I'm just going to say, no, I don't think I can do that. And it's, someone's identified you for something, all right? So be mindful of how fear can permeate amongst change and opportunities, all right? It's going to require you to embrace your higher self. The Strength card has shown up. This is you in your highest element, okay? There is a marriage-like commitment. There is a spiritual union here. Something about this is meant to be. Okay, spiritual principles at play, the Hierophants at play. There's something here about a teacher role, teaching others, identifying or being identified as a mentor, being recognized by a mentor, someone you would deem of higher order. Okay, when the Priest card shows up, did I say High Priestess? The Priest or the Hierophant card shows up is very much about recognition from higher ups. Something shifts this week in 10th house matters, and it guarantees that you are moving towards more peace after a time of uncertainty, instability, rocky waters, okay? That probably sort of left you really trapped in your mind about how far away your wish truly was. I feel like in many ways, Leos, you guys are confirming and concreting a contract. Security, because again, it's slow moving energy, but it is also, it's a good slow moving energy when we're offered a contract because we know we've now locked something in for 3 years. Take it however it resonates. What's the difference between fear and success? You. All right, I'm going to say take it. It feels really good. But like I said, lightning bolt energy, sudden changes. If our old self comes to the table, we have a risk then of reacting in old ways and not identifying the opportunity for what it is. But when we are empowered, when we are aware and conscious that this energy may cross our path this week, we are more empowered to be able to respond, Leo, okay? And see it for what it is. Even if it looks chaotic, even if it comes wrapped in something that might not look clear on the surface, okay? So that's the work of empowered empaths, is to be able to see through all of that and identify the opportunity within all moments for me to master not just myself, but also attain my highest alignment, my goals, my dreams, okay? In amongst everything that is going on, it is going to be a fast-moving year, okay? So the more we are empowered, the more we are connected into conscious awareness, the better off and more fruitful we will be and be able to authentically connect into this very new energy of what it means to connect into Jupiter, while under the influence of Aquarius. Alrighty, Leo, that was your quick read for the week, January 18th. If you're wanting a personal read, you can do so by heading above to the shop link, and you'll find a range of products and services at the Indigo Ascension shop, whether it's an intuitive reading, a distant healing, an astrology forecast for the year ahead, or a number of astrology readings. You can check out the Indigo Ascension shop and book one from there. Have an amazing week, my friend. Take care.